It's time for the Toronto Blue Jays to seriously start considering this, and Bo Bichette has not looked like the same player that was once an all-star and one of the best hitting shortstops, if not one of the best contact hitters in Major League Baseball. He's a shell of himself right now. He's 1 year away from free agency, and it doesn't look likely that the Blue Jays are going to sign him. So, what's the next course of action? We'll break that down and much more on this episode of 3 Up, 3 Down. Welcome in, everybody, to 3 Up, 3 Down. I'm your host, Peter Vryonis. Before we get into the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. A large percentage of you who are watching these videos are not subbed to the channel. But, guys, Bo Bichette is a major talking point, and he always has been for the Toronto Blue Jays over the course of this last half decade, let's say. So he's sort of been an enigma the past couple of years where we're waiting for a bounce back. We're waiting for him to become one of the best hitting shortstops in the game again because he just hasn't been able to stay healthy. But now he's healthy. We have a pretty large sample size, and the power, the athleticism, they both seem to be declining, as well as the fielding. So things haven't always been smooth between Bo and the fan base. I mean, they've been saying that he's not a shortstop, and I tend to agree with that. Also, that maybe he's a bit of an overrated player. When we're talking about best contact hitters in the game, like, it's kind of disrespectful, but he's not an elite hitter. He's a good hitter when he's healthy and when he's on. But right now he's not on, and that's, I mean, just look at those numbers right now. He has a 683 OPS on the season. We're now looking at a 626 OPS over the last 500 plate appearances dating back to last year. He's just not the same guy. The power and speed have both disappeared. Now, still plenty of time to turn it around, but disappointing for both team and players. So this begs the question now, what do the Blue Jays do with Bo Bichette knowing that he's 1 year away from free agency? Do you try to re-sign him at a discount, or is that going to be buyer's remorse when he just never regains his previous form and he's not able to be the same player that he once was, and now you're stuck with a bad contract? Or does it turn out to be a great deal because he finds his footing yet again, and you just signed him at a discount, considering that Xander Bogaerts got over $300 million after 30 years old? Same thing with Trey Turner, who seems to have a declining skill set as well. So there are tons of different ways that you can look at this, but the one that I think that the Blue Jays need to seriously consider is trading Bo Bichette. And all of this coincides with the way that Arjun Nimmala, their top prospect, has been performing in high A with the Vancouver Canadians. He is on an absolute tear when it comes to power. He is tearing the cover off the ball. He shows amazing athleticism. Definitely someone that could stick at the shortstop position as well. And let's say he gets to the big leagues and he can't do it, then you have a guy like Andres Gimenez locked up for quite a long time, who is one of the best defenders, if not the best defender in the sport, to take over at shortstop. So that is something that the Blue Jays can look at as an avenue to explore. So I like Gimenez playing shortstop. I don't mind Arjun Nimmala waiting for him. And now that there's clarity surrounding Vlad, now that you know you have him for the next 14 years, you can kind of do a rebuild on the fly. And you just lost another game yesterday, your fourth game in a row that you've lost. And Jeff Hoffman, the back end of their of the bullpen, they're taxed. Hoffman gave up 3 runs in the 9th inning yesterday in a save situation and ended up blowing the game for the Blue Jays. I'm not going to place any blame on him because they would not have the record that they have right now without the heroics of Jeff Hoffman. So he's been a great story. He's been an unbelievable signing. But Bo is a story that I just don't really know what to think of right now. And kind of a crazy stat, this was before Bo hit his first home run of the season. You saw that there were 328 hitters in Major League Baseball who had 200 plus plate appearances dating back to late May 2024. Bo Bichette is the only one of those 328 without a home run. So it was a long time before we saw Bo get back on the board in the power department, and that's not something that this team could afford to have, especially with one of their best players, with one of their highest paid players, and supposedly, according to Buck Martinez, their best hitter, which I disagree. I mean, maybe they're not even their best contact hitter. I mean, Vladdy hit over 300 last year, 322. So Vladdy is clearly the best player on this team, clearly the best hitter on this team. And even though he's had a slow start, his numbers still look respectable compared to Bo, who is just not the same player. And if you need any proof, I mean, here's the baseball savant. You could see he's below average in the three categories, and way, way below average when it comes to base running and fielding. I mean, his range is in the second percentile. His sprint speed is in the 28th percentile, which is lower than Vladdy's. Vladdy's is, I believe, 28 feet or something per second. So Vladdy is faster than him, more athletic than him, a better fielder than him. It doesn't make sense, the decline in athleticism that we are seeing right now from Bo Bichette, and it's a concern. So I don't know how much money he's going to get. I don't know if any team is going to be willing to give him $200 million, kind of like a Willie Adames type of contract. I can't see that happening. So maybe you sign him on a qualifying deal and he goes off next year and he proves to the league that, he's back, he's Bo Bichette of old, and that he's ready to sign that big contract. That's a realistic possibility. But as it stands right now, Bo has not been good for the better part of a year now. And this is dating back to last season. He just couldn't get going. He had 3 or 4 different stints on the injured list. He's healthy now, but his speed is declining, his fielding is declining, his bat speed is declining, and the power is declining, which is something that he held very dearly. That was something that he did at an elite level compared to other shortstops around Major League Baseball, which he is just not doing anymore. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you want to see the Blue Jays do? My personal take, I want to see the Blue Jays look to trade Bo Bichette and kind of retool on the fly here. You went all in for this season, or all in, I'll say in quotations, and it just hasn't worked out yet. But you signed Vladdy. That is what you were after. You have Anthony Santander, a power bat for the next 5 years. So you have some pieces in place, but you're just not good enough as it stands right now to contend. I believe that you could get there, especially watching closely of the development of Arjun Nimala, Trey Savage. There are some prospects that are very exciting that the Blue Jays have, but they're just not there yet in terms of contention. So getting some assets back, rebuilding your farm for Bo could be a way to do it. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you all next week.